It's Miguel and Holly on Hits 96.1.
It's Wednesday, February 5th, year of our Lord, 2025. My name is Miguel Fuller.
I'm Holly O'Connor.
And I'm Kelvin Live.
We are live on the Miguel and Holly and the Hits 961 Facebook page. Today is one of those days that there's no handbook, there's no rule book. You just sort of feel your way through it.
Right.
If you were sort of off social media and didn't catch the news, a beloved radio family member in Charlotte, an iconic radio person, David Ace Cannon, passed away yesterday.
Yeah.
And we received the news yesterday. Now, if you're new to Charlotte and you're like, wait, who's that? This is the guy, part of Ace and TJ, that were on Hits 96.1 before Holly and producer Kelvin and I got here. And before that, they had been on our across the street competitor, Kiss. They've been in Charlotte since 1998.
Long time. So if you have been in Charlotte for a long time or most of your life, you obviously know Ace, because who didn't? I mean, Ace and TJ were Charlotte. They are Charlotte. So you would know.
It's lots of emotions, just sadness and just contemplating life and thinking about his family, his sons, his ex-wife, and just everybody that was touched by him, because Ace and TJ worked in our building with our coworkers. And so hearing from them, and then Holly and I, we have a connection to Ace that goes back a long time ago. They've been great mentors of ours. So this wasn't one of those situations when we started here where there was any contention. They were the first people to be like, y'all are going to be great here in Charlotte. We're excited to, be in the same city with you all. And so there's just so many emotions that we're all going through. So sort of like what they would do, because in these situations, we'd be like, hey, how do we handle this on the air? Right. And what they would always say is you sort of bob and weave and you feel the emotions as they come. You try to provide a little escapism, and you sort of do what you do, in real life in times like this, is to remember the good times that you had with that person.
And that's what we want for you too. I mean, this is our show. And when I say ours, I mean yours. And Miguel and I and Kelvin's, it's the city's show. And so we want to provide an outlet if you need it, a platform to share your thoughts.
Absolutely. So what we'll be doing around the 7:00 hour is talking about, like our personal connection with Ace, and, you calling in and sharing memories, because to be beloved members of a city like Ace and TJ have been, with all of their amazing efforts to help out those in need, with the Grin Kids and with Charity Case and all the crazy stunts that, we as baby DJs would hear about and be like, oh my gosh, I wish we could do that.
Oh man, we got in radio a little bit too late, because the very first situation they were telling us about, we were like, oh, we can't do that. They used to do some wild things.
Yeah. And I just want to remember, I'll never forget years ago, actually when Holly and I met, it was here in Charlotte at a radio convention that Ace and TJ were putting on.
Right.
And I remember talking to Ace about when they made their move from Louisiana here to Charlotte. And I was like, what was that like going from a small town to a big city? And it's something that I think about probably once a week when I drive through Uptown.
Yeah. I know what you're going to say too.
Because it's always stuck with me.
Yeah.
He said, people are people. Whether you're in small town Louisiana, or we were in Panama City at the time, to the big skyscrapers here in Charlotte, the people in those office buildings are the same people no matter where you go. They just want to feel something every morning. And I have never forgotten that. And that is what they made this city do. And so we want to take the time to remember Ace today on our show. So if you have any memories that you want to get out, any feelings, feel free to call us up. 1-844-HITS-961.
1-844-448-7961, or text HITS and your message to the number 96893.
We'll be back.